Alrighty, hi guys, welcome and thank you for joining me this morning. It's been beautiful. The weather has been incredible. For any of you that joined me for yesterday's reading, thank you for bearing with me. I know that message at the beginning was very confusing, but I was trying my best to explain it because it was very evident that something is being created here, something is shifting. We are really having endings to have new beginnings. And I know it may seem like at times, oh, we're all talking about the same thing, but that's because you have to remember what we're doing here is we're seeing the visions of it, and then we're watching it be created, and then we're watching it be achieved. That is very big processes. And it may feel like, I get, oh, well, this has been happening for forever, that's been happening for forever. Well, that is sometimes the way it goes in order to create these shifts, these universal shifts. It doesn't happen like this. That's our programmed way of thinking. And we want that instant high. This is about learning that we are riding in the moment. There's so much to be gained and learned within the moment. It's like we are opening up the moment and we are expanding within it, and thus that's where life really changes. We can make the most of every minute. Even when we're suffering, we can find a way to do so. We can shift out, and that creates shifting out. We don't want to, at this point in time, it's like, many of us might still even be clinging on to the past with dear life, but the universe comes in, gives us our tower moments, reflects us what we need to see, because this is the energy of the god and goddess coming together now. And it's for a reason. There's a purpose in this. It restores flow. It's part of healing here with Mother Earth. I wanted to have the Akashic Records cards present here today, but there's way too much going on, and I want to try to keep things a little bit shorter today. But I still wanted to get a message, and this is the message that I received, and they've given me the meaning of the cards. This is all about the coming together of fire and water through holistic healing. And it's our will, our wisdom, and our mind to create with this energy. And there is the journey, and this is the journey of past, present, and future, all coming together as one. We are now going down pathways unknown. These are new paths. These are new patterns to create with. We're not creating with the old patterns anymore. We're ushering in this year of 2020 with our new patterns. We've laid down the foundation of the light. And it's connected to this energy. And this is realistically past, present, and future meeting up within us. This is help from our angels, help from our spirits guides, help from our ancestors. Loved ones that have crossed over are here helping to expand the flame. And what happens here is the masculine and feminine are meeting up for creation. And they're going to create with their divine wisdom. Whatever has been learned here. And many of us are still completing this process of within. We know that divine unions are gifted in divine timing as it's raising the vibration for all of us. And the universe is making sure that everything is in alignment. The Three of Roses, loving elementals. This is the magical card. And what this card is all about healing with the inner child. We get lost back in the wonder in the moment because we know we are creating new environments. And that has a lot to do with what we talked about yesterday. Things that we're trying to shift, habitual habits that are not even our own. Eating to reward ourselves, having treats to reward ourselves. Well, that's something we started doing as our parents started doing with us from a young age, many of us. drinking caffeine to keep going even though we know we should stop, to keep us alert and awake when our body needs rest. We're not listening to our body, or that's just what we do at work, or it does, you know, it's a psychoactive drug, caffeine, and too much of it is not good for our health. We have then, you know, alcohol. Many of us, you know, it's on television everywhere you see it. Oh, what heartbreak, let's go get a drink. Let's celebrate, let's have some drinks. But it may not be within our best interest right now because we're moving away from the addiction templates. And we're moving to more of holistic health, which is what we put within us that allows us to not have to feel like we're living without, we're in lack of. We have what we need, and it's of the light, and it's stability of the light, and this lasts. Now, it doesn't mean we still don't go through our highs and lows. That's life. That's how we create. We need a negative and a positive here to be manifesting, working battery. We're going to connect to our angels and our ancestors, our loved ones that have crossed over in this space. We're going to be more vibrationally in tune to do so. And this is how we were when we were a child. And this is with Mother Earth. You may well be getting signs when, you know, you're doing inner child healing and just spending time alone out with Mother Earth, what you feel called to do, meeting people on your Three of Pentacles path, your Three of Pentacles pals. This also, they've shown me too, is fertility of new life. This is actually birth of new life. And this is connected to the expansion of the flow with our sun. In this fertility of life, these births of new life, they're written within the stars. And this is going to really shapeshift and change the earth here, this energy with Mother Earth, these little ones. It's gonna be a different space. This is the twin flame element is very evident even within this card. I can feel it. I can feel the energy of the masculine and feminine. And what we need to accomplish within our own paths is so important. Our own journeys, what we came here to do, they're very important. Because they have to do with our future generations being birthed. And the legacy that we're leaving here for them, our energy patterns. We're doing the harder things right now to let go of what's lower vibrational for the collective, for the golden ages. And we know when there is a death of any kind, whether it be a relationship with a person, place, or thing, or habit, we're going to have to heal through the healing chaos, but that teaches us how to expand. That's the gift of the light within the dark. Now let's get our messages here and see what's happening. We're letting go of our old karmic patterning. We're done. And look at that. The wheel turns. The wheel of fortune. And we're going to enter 2020, the year of abundance. The winter solstice is coming. We're changing direction. We are changing direction. We're changing course on this journey because we're going down paths unknown. We have our swiftness here with the Eight of Wands. We have the Hierophant, the High Priestess, Death, and the Ten of Cups. Well, look at that. We shift. We are connected to our truths. We are also connected to Mother Earth. We are connected to the animal kingdom here. And not only that, we've learned to dance between the dark and the light and create with our inner knowledge. And what this is emotional healing, which was part of our holistic healing. We needed to do so. And this was started off with that Scorpio energy, but now we're really finishing things off with the Sagittarius energy because we need to hit our mark. We need to hit our aim. And there is our death and our rebirth. Now we're being rebirthed. We're the phoenix rising from the ashes. And look at that. There's our Ten of Cups. And this is everything. This is the feeling good and the connection and the love within the cup. And it was connected to our Eight of Wands swiftness. And that's now healing. And that is now creating with our new karmic, our new patterns, because we've ended our karmic patterning. And these are words. Please, guys, we got to do the work to, understand. They're just words. And sometimes we don't say the right word. Sometimes we say the wrong word. Sometimes our delivery is not all that it needs to be. Maybe we're not feeling as swift as we want to feel. Our mouths may not be connected properly. But as long as our intuition is intact and we're trying to follow it somewhat, and it's about our heart, where's our intention? And then we can always say, hey, look, I need a redo. I wasn't swift enough here with my light. And look, we have the Princess of Wands and the Prince of Wands. There is the masculine and feminine coming together. There's the Wands energy again, and there's the Two of Cups. And now we have it, love. And these are youthful energies because we're working with the inner child. And we've ended strife, we've ended conflict, and we've connected to our abundance. And there's the Queen of Wands and the Sun. So the masculine and feminine right now, both connecting to the energy of the Queen of Wands to create the energy we need to get to the Sun. This is our abundance. This is new activations. And we're really feeling connected to our starseed homes, our starseed roots. I really feel like that's what's allowed the best shift, like the greatest shift within our lives, deeper connections. And we have the universe here. And we're no longer feeling defeated. We're no longer feeling defeated by the universe here with the universe and the Five of Swords. Because we have the Ace of Swords, we have the clarity, we just understand now. Or it's just understanding. We understand the light. That's why we went within the dark. We journey within the underworld. And we have the Four of Wands, our completion. And we have connected to our virtue. We're swift. That's beautiful. And there's the Hermit. This is connecting to our ancients and ancient wisdom. It's time. It's time to shift. This is connection within. This is solar plexus healing with Saturn. And Saturn really giving us the power to transform. As we know, Saturn is the Lord of Karma. It's all about balancing out our karmic scales. We have the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, so we're ready. We're ready to plant some new seeds. Let's see. Gonna get a message from the moon. The Knight of Wands. Now we have that. Look at that. The Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Now we have it twice, guys. It's confirmed. So we have the King and Queen. Once again, we have counterparts. It's all about the Wands energy right now. And that's the energy of Sagittarius. And there, these two cards are the same. So we need the youthful energy of the wands and the mature energy of the wands. Matured. And look, there's the Queen of Cups. And we're going to put the wand within the cup. This is the connection here. And the Queen of Cups, she's the nurturer. She's connected to Mother Earth, her gifts, the oneness. Like, this is the lady that you want to just love you up into pieces. And it's going to feel so good. And she's a visionary. And this is the woman you want playing with the inner child, showing them how to drink from the cup. And there it is, the Queen of Wands. There's the Magician. And look at that. We are manifesting here, and now we have the Queen. King and Queen of Wands. Now that is confirmed. Confirmed, confirmed, confirmed. Oh, yeah, right here. That is... We have counterparts all throughout the wands. Thank you, Sagittarius. We're acting on our healing. We're acting on our healing. We're ending our anxiety. We are healing. We are healing, and we have the key. We have Temperance, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and there's the Hierophant. And we know we're putting down our burdens. We're putting down our burdens with the High Priestess and the Ten of Wands, and we have Karma. And now this is where things shift. There's that eclipse. There's the eclipse right there. And we know right now it's all about the alchemy to continue creating with our new patterns and allowing our healing, our holistic health to allow us to rise to our new vibration. Because we need to heal after our journey to the underworld. And right now, that's the key. The key is to put down our burdens and to connect to our faith, to the light, to the sword of clarity. And this is where everything shifts. And this is the new moon in Capricorn. The new moon in Capricorn, everything's going to actually, without start to look newer. Because we know we're creating anew, it's going to end up matching. We're definitely moving forward with that ace. Because we have the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Ace of Wands. So we have our aces. And with the Emperor here, it's all to fight the shadows. To fight the darkness. We lit it up. We lit it up. There's nothing to be in fear of anymore. We face the shadows. And let's get our message from the moon. Diamond and celestite. And that is definitely purification. To achieve crown chakra activation and being connected to our angels, ancestors, and the divine. So within the diamond here, we go through the purification process. We know how a diamond is formed under pressure, through stress, through the darkness. But through that, it's purified. And look at it. Look at the diamond. And this is connecting to our collective. And this is, once again, to leaving our energy for the collective to feed after as our legacy long after we're gone. And now with this spirit, we are connecting to our crown chakra. We have done healing within. We have achieved holistic health. We understand our Merkaba is in working order. And we are connecting to what true love is actually. And this is continuing to raise with the foundation and stability of the light. And a lot of this is through letting go through the darkness. Let's get our message from the sun. The Nine of Wands. We're going to continue on our path of fire. Warriors. Warriors and keepers of the light and builders of the golden ages. With the Seven of Wands. Alrighty, Knight of Swords, the Moon, Seven of Swords, Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the World. So there we go. We are telling our truths. Our truths are being activated with that sort of clarity of the light on the path of the moon. And it's connected to our emotions. Our cups, but this is a sword energy as well as it's connected to the waters of our oceans of emotion. We are freeing ourselves here. And it's still a more youthful energy. So we are doing inner child healing. We're expanding. We know we're playing our authentic tune there on the path of the moon. And now it's all about having the sort of clarity for the 3D and the 5D and for the masculine and for the feminine. We see the light. We're going to work with our conflict towards our heartbreak. We've done healing towards our pain, suffering, and heartbreak. But now we have to deal with the conflict surrounding it and old karmic patterning and really closing in our connection to our psychic gifts and the oneness in that cup and what's happening within. And through our pain, that's what's allowing us to connect to Mother Earth, the animals, and each other. Excuse me. Now the masculine and feminine are going to come together to move forward to create for a better tomorrow. And it's the healing of our species and Mother Earth. We're starting to get more and more visions of our mission work, our past, what we came here to create, what we're being called to study, what we came here to do, why it matters, why it's important that we are the serpent that does not no longer continue to eat its tail, but we will do the work to transform and shed our skin. And a lot of the times it's because we're feeling forced, but that's what we're doing. We're gaining knowledge to expand, to heal ourselves and to heal the world. To lay the groundwork for what that looks like for our future generations. And a lot of it is because we went through such great suffering to understand. All right, let's get our message from the sun. Okie dokie. We're going to continue to trust in our journeys. We're going to continue to trust in our paths. And understanding still we are connected. And we need to continue to do the work to find the will to shift and also to work with our minds. Our minds are tools. We can't allow them to control us. We have to make room for spirit. So we're trusting, and we're trusting in the path of the energies of the moon. We're trusting in our healing. There's going to be time in solitude, spending time getting closer to our rhythms, our dance, our authentic tune. That's what's happening here. And we know we're going to continue to be diligent in raising our vibration and continuing to create with our new patterns. We don't want to go back and continue to learn the lessons of the past. Now we're going to move forward with leadership. We're going to do better for ourselves and the planet. Whichever ways we feel called to do. And remember, we're shapeshifters. It doesn't get solved overnight. We got this. And this is going to connect us closer to our delights, our pleasures, our harvest, our connection to spirit, the raise in our vibration. And we just continue, as we know, to heal through the chaos. Because we remember, this card is connected to the energy of the birds. And the birds that, after there is a tornado or a natural disaster, it actually makes their habitat flourish for this animal. This animal flourishes through that event because their habitat becomes healthier for them. The energy of the woodpecker is within this card. That's one of them. And we heal through the chaos, and we've got this message. This has been part of our path. We continue to heal our way out of the storm because we know dawn is here. It's just around the corner. And this is really feel like this is the energy of the masculine and feminine. Just spending time with the sun energy. This is a lot to do with healing with the masculine. We're going to be healing through the masculine. Because we know we're having our endings. Because we're creating our equalities. We have the 5 and the 10, the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, but it's all about the 6 of Pentacles. The masculine and feminine feeling equal from within, inner child healing. All right, surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. And look, the polar bear is there. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. So when we're doing our leadership, part of our leadership role is to surrender to support and help. Surrender to creating that community. We can't say we want to have these loving communities. We have to start creating them. So that means being honest, being vulnerable. When you ask for help, receive it, take it. Allow yourself to be nurtured. And surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And we know that's what we're doing. That's the generous charge. And as light workers, we came in here to be of service in one way or another. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. And we surrender to the wonder and awe in the moment. And I think it's time that I go do the same right now. This has been a beautiful reading, and I just knew I needed to look here. We're going to continue to heal. We're going to continue to heal. We know we have the 7 of Wands here twice. We're healing. It's Wands energy, Sagittarius. We know the 9 of Wands is also, that's where we're really connected to the sun and the moon to take shot. We got the 9 of Wands here. And what are we doing? We're going to tell our truths. This is all connected to the energy of the moon and the masculine. About our tower moments within. This is about our tower moments within. Because there is the King of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Now we have the King of Wands and the King of Wands twice. And we have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands twice. Thank you, Sagittarius. This reading was lit. Thanks to this new moon. Gotta love it. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. We got a lot of spark right now. We got a lot of firepower happening. Don't forget, we got to temper that with the cup. Take care. Until next time.